flying like they normally do. Hello friends, I'm back, and today we're going to be conquering one of my fears, which is not only recording a YouTube video in public, but it's going to be talking to my phone while I record in public. I'm really proud of us, but at the same time we are raw dogging this workout, no pre-workout, because I already get anxious enough and I don't need the extra caffeine pushing me a little bit over the edge. You know what I mean? So we're going to be hitting shoulders today. It's going to be my second workout back from vacation. Yesterday's workout was actually pretty freaking good. We did a little leg day, which I had already posted on Instagram and TikTok, and it was surprisingly really good for me because I was actually in the mood for a leg day. That's rare. That's extremely rare, which is ironic considering the fact that I do them 3 times a week. You'd think that by now I would just suck it up and get used to it, but unfortunately not. That is not the case. I will still dread every single leg day that I have. So I'm feeling really confident that today's going to be our day. I have attempted mic'd up workouts in the past at the gym, and one of them I did for YouTube, but it's been literally sitting in my editing folder forever because I had some audio issues. I'm hoping that since we'll be in kind of like one little particular section, we will have more luck and I will have more follow through with actually getting it done, because over the last several years, I think that I used to be really hard on myself about taking breaks and like taking little trips and stuff and feeling so much pressure to get back into it and make my routine absolutely perfect right off the bat. But this past year or so, I've really gotten into a good groove of giving myself a little bit of patience and not expecting perfection the second I get back from a trip, and also taking those moments and trips to enjoy it and rest if I want to. I'm really happy to be back into it. I am very much a person that thrives off of routine. So getting back into my routine is huge for me. So let's go work out, shall we? Let's testing. 1, 2, 3. Are you on? Are you ready to warm up? We're not only warming up for the sake of my ability to talk to you guys, but also because our shoulders need it. They're gonna need some love. Honestly, just like 5 to 10 minutes is all you need. But I wanna be able to use my shoulders when I'm older, which is why we have to do this now. Unfortunate, I know, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So I just always do like some arm circles and forward. We're gonna cross them, and then we're gonna do some inchworms. Be cruel and add a few push-ups. All right, inchworms are walking out. And then, oh, don't listen to my joints cracking. 2. See, and the popping's already stopped. That's why we gotta warm up. 3. Oh, my legs are so sore from yesterday. And 6. Oh my gosh, I'm already tired. We're gonna go in with our band. This one's a little bit sticky. Not sure why, but we're gonna make it work today. Basically, I just like to pulse out, focus on them rear delts, and then I like to go up and over as well, holding a little bit of attention. And just like that, our warm-up is done. So now we have to start the lift. We're gonna start with shoulder press, and usually I can do pretty high, but it's been a minute since I've done shoulders, so we're gonna see how this goes. All right, I hope you guys realize how much of a sacrifice it is for me to not have music today. I'm a very music motivated person, so we'll see what we're actually able to accomplish. In the words of Miss Whitney Simmons, you gotta check it. We are kicking things off with our warm-up set of 10 reps. I'm going to try and be optimistic and attempt with the 30s today. That might be a little too optimistic, but we're gonna see. 1, 2, 7. Okay, these aren't that bad. 8, 10. Not too shabby for the warm-up sets. I think we'll try 35s next. See how those go. If those babies fly, we'll be happy. But the problem is, I can't get 40s above my head. So if we get stuck at 35s, then we get stuck at 35s. And as we start our working sets, the pump cover does in fact come off. With the shoulder press though, the key for these, I like to use the incline for it because you get a little assistance from your chest, you can go a little bit heavier. I think it feels a lot more stable than like being straight up and down. But you want to keep your elbows slightly tucked in, okay? You don't want them out here because then we're going to fall over. and can be slightly tucked in for a little bit more balance, but also to help protect those shoulders. And it's time to start our first working set. So whenever I say like 8 reps, you can either do that as a range of 8 to 10, or you can do a range of 6 to 8. I kind of just go off of how I feel each day. Every day is different, and I'm a little nervous. These are going to be quite heavy, so aiming for 8. That's my goal today. All right. 1, 7, 1 more. 8. Woo. Now what did I say? I said these were going to be heavy. And heavy they are. We're going to give it a 2-minute rest. Remember to drink your waters, ladies and gents. We scooted over a little bit. Hopefully that gives us some kind of advantage here, because these are not flying like they normally do. Boy, give me strength. 1, 2, 6. You know what? We'll count that as 6.5. 6.5 is good for today. Quick rest, and then we'll be back with more. All right, time for the last set. We're gonna aim for 4 to 6. I think I can get closer to 6 with this, but judging how the last couple of sets went, I'm not that confident. You guys, I promise, normally I can lift these just fine. I've been kind of at a lull with the 35s actually, because I've been really wanting to move up to 40s, but I can't get them past here when it's time to bring it up. So we're stuck on the 35s for the time being, which seems to be a blessing in disguise considering how today is going. But not every workout is going to be perfect or exactly like the last one. So we have to give ourselves some grace, especially considering it's probably been like a week and a half since I last hit shoulders. So yeah. Eventually though, we will get the 40s. I'm determined to keep going. We can't let one little workout that's not necessarily our best workout dictate the rest of our workouts, you know what I mean? Last set, 4 to 6. Then we move into our first superset. It might be our only superset, but we move into our supersets next. All right, ready? And go. 1. We can get at least 1 more. 5. Not the prettiest, but it'll do for today. We are moving into our first superset of the day. We're going to do 10 chest press with 10 skull crushers. So I'm going to keep it relatively light because I hate training chest, and if I try to go any heavier than 20 pounds, I tend to lose all motivation pretty quickly. And we have quite a bit more to do. So with the chest press, we're going to come up. Make sure your wrists aren't collapsing under the weight. You want them to be straight. Wrists straight and strong, okay? And when we press down, we're going to kind of come out to the side, keeping it at an angle, okay? So that's 1, 9, 10. And then for the skull crushers, 10. Give it a quick rest, and then we've got 2 more rounds. All right, set number 2. Let's get it. 10. I got the 15s for skull crushers this time. All right. 1, 2, 9, 10. Oh, my arms are feeling toasty. Last set. 1, 10. Light work. Did I move up on chest press? Probably. Am I going to? Probably not. All right. Last 10. 1, 2. Elbows acting as that hinge for feeling that stretch in the tricep. Squeezing those triceps as you come up. And 10. Whew. Next up, we have our lateral raise drop set. Fortunately, we have 2 rounds. But we've got 8 reps with the higher weight, 10 with the medium, until failure with the lightest weight. I have a 15, a 12.5, and a 10 this time, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, starting with 15, so that your core tight. You want your glutes slightly engaged to help protect that lower back. 6, 7, 8. Drop them. Grab the medium weight. We've got 10. 1, 2, 3, 10. Oy. That's feeling spicy. Last one until failure, or close to failure. 5. Oy. Spicy. 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, Oh, yeah, I don't think I can raise it another one. Shake it out. We've got another quick rest. One more set of these, then we move on to the cables. We've got our last set of the lateral raise drop set. Another 8, 10, and then close to failure with the lightest weight. So I'm not mentally prepared for this in any way, shape, or form, but we've got this. I know we do. 1, 2, 8. Kiss those babies goodbye. Medium weight. 6. Oh, the shoulders are tired. 7, 8, 9, 10. Our last set of lateral raises for the day. All right. 1, 2. So we have a single arm cable tricep push down. Here your elbow is also acting as a hinge. You're going to be pushing the weight and squeezing the tricep as you come down. We have 3 rounds of 10 reps on each side. 3 and 10. Other side. 1, 2. 10. These are feeling pretty good. I think we can move the weight up one more notch for the next set. So quick rest, then I'll see y'all then. And unfortunately, it is already time for the second set. All right. 1, 2, 8. We'll stick with 8. 7. 8. Alright, last set, best set. 1, 8. Ooh, we might get 10. 9. Spoke too soon. 10. I don't know if that one really counts. Now for our last exercise of the day, we're going to do a superset of like a high cable fly and then a cable front rise. We're going to do 8 reps, 8 to 10 reps of each exercise for 3 rounds, and then we will be out of here, thankfully, because my arms are toast. Getting into position does not count as a rep. 1, 7, 8. Bring the cable arms down. Is that even? And then these are a lot harder, so I have to keep the weight a lot lighter. Now for the low ones. 1, 2, 8. Only 2 more rounds stand between us and going home. Let's go ahead and bust out this second set. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 8. Bring these cables down. Is that even? Yeah. And then we'll try 15 this time. Usually she's not too promising, but the last one's felt really good. So 7, 8. I'm getting very tired and would like to go home. Time for our last set. Time to finish this one strong. Alright. I know you guys got it. 6, 7, 8. Bring them down. That one. See, this is why I always ask if they're even, because I'm never good at making them even. 7 and 8. And we're done, my friends. And we are back home. Even though this workout didn't go exactly the way that I had anticipated to, I couldn't lift the same amount of weights that I normally do, I still credit it as a good workout because we still showed up and got the dang thing done. But anyways, thank you for joining me on today's workout. I loved working out with y'all. It definitely was a little bit scary for me to talk to my camera at times, but I think that I got over it a little bit. So if anything, that in itself is a win. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you so much.